Hello everybody, this is Sci-Fi Junk getting in on this lovely, wonderful Thursday afternoon, and thought I'd go ahead and give you guys my take on the whole Anthem demo. I'm going to try my hardest not to call it a beta, even though that's pretty much the way it felt to me, being, a guy that happens to have an IT degree that actually beta tested a couple of games and a number of other software. So, really can't. Most of what I'm bringing up's already been brought up before. The free-to-play is pretty much barren. There are some instances where it actually felt pretty good. The whole event that's supposed to have happened kind of felt like it was just a thing that was part of the free play, and it wasn't really an event. I actually did like the little public event marker things that pop up. Being a Destiny 2 and Destiny player, that's what I call them, as public events. But the markers did pop up, and I actually did participate in those, so they actually did pretty good. The enemies appeared, disappeared, the whole enchilada that everybody else has reported before. The only thing that I have only heard one other person talk about was the audio of the game. I've had, now this was toward the end of the demo, where the audio would simply just die. It would cease to exist. When that happens, I tried everything, and the only way for me to get it back was to close the app and restart it. It shouldn't be that way. That's the reason why I'm calling it and trying to keep from calling it a beta instead of a demo. But other than the problems, I actually did like it very much. So hopefully they will get on the ball of, enemies appearing and disappearing, the audio just completely dying and having to restart the game, and then the and there's one other problem I came across. Using the quick play, I went and tried it with the strongholds, and it was not fun. Not that it didn't shoot me into a stronghold that was actually in the middle of being worked on. It shot me most of the time at the end of a stronghold. And that door that you guys go into to go in and kill the big spider thing with all the other mini spider things, it was closed and wouldn't reopen. It wouldn't let me in. So, and I am not sure, I have not seen anybody report that, so I'm not sure, maybe I was the only one that tested that part of it. But yeah, that's the only two problems that main things that I've had that kind of just killed the demo toward the end. Matter of fact, me and my brother were kind of literally scratching our heads saying, was that it for the story missions that they were going to give us to do? Because I have a tendency to do a couple things by myself so I can get the hang of stuff, and then do some stuff with my brother, story missions, whatever. And we literally scratched our heads and said, was that it? So hopefully they can get on the ball on the enemies disappearing and reappearing, because I actually had an instance where not only did they disappear, they reappeared somewhere else. And then the free play, everything else that everybody's brought up about the VIP demo and the open demo is pretty much it, except for that I haven't heard anybody say about audio literally dying, and that the quick play. Now, I tried quick play for the free play. It works just fine because you're out in the middle of freaking nowhere helping others. So the quick play feature of Expeditions works pretty good. It even works pretty good when running it through missions. No, strike that. It was missions and it was... No, I take that back. It was missions and the strongholds and the missions. I'm sorry. I take that back. The free play doesn't have one. But anyway, you should get what I'm trying to get at. The quick play for the strongholds sucks when it gets to the point where they're at the end and you can't get in because you're at the end waiting for a door that's never going to open. Other than that, in my opinion, it's pretty good. So hopefully, because right now, as we speak, actually it was a couple weeks ago, my brother was talking about trying to get me a copy of Anthem, and then we played, and he was still trying to figure out how to get me a copy of Anthem, because I'm a caregiver, so I don't have money to blow on a game that right now it's not giving me an idea to want to buy it myself with all these problems. And if Redbox, because we have a Redbox here close by, I just have to go down the street and presto changeo and rent a game there. So if they happen to have it there at the Redbox, I might go ahead and rent it and see if those problems still exist. If I happen to have enough funds, because I think it's like $3 to rent at a Redbox for a day. Yeah, so I might go ahead and rent it at Redbox and then see if any of the problems got fixed, and if not, then well, you'll see another video from me about Anthem. Anthem, and the whole thing about Anthem being the whole Destiny killer right now, it's way too early to say if it's going to be a killer for Destiny or not. I mean, the game hasn't even been released yet. We're playing a freaking demo that was basically a beta that had problems. People need to lay off the whole Destiny killer thing. Destiny's not going to die, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it. It's a lot like saying, Titanfall's going to die, and it's still going. And Star Trek's still going. All the games that are supposed to have been dead are still going. Even Halo that came on like the PS2 or PS3 was still going. So, anyway, that's my take on it. Hopefully they will fix all these problems with the enemies and the doing the quick play on strongholds and not being able to help the other people out in the strongholds when it gets to the end. So I guess that's pretty much it. So until next time, don't have too much fun.